Hello, welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk, Hambridge Transport Limited, and in association with digitalmotorsports.com. This is our League 3 BTCC Replica Championship, coming to you this time from Tokyo City, population of around 15 million or so. So they're going to be hearing the tunes of these cars revving it around the streets here for the next 15 minutes or so. Not many places for them to watch, of course, and kind of up in the apartment blocks there, etc. So a few stands scattered here and there. But anyway, let's get on to this race 1 of 3. So on pole position, we've got Wayne, we've got Toby in second, Niggle in third, Harry Poppins in fourth, Drummer fifth, Conrad sixth, Graham in seventh, Stealth in eighth, URL Max in 9th, Hoppers in 10th, and Boy Boosted in 11th. This is the expressway in Tokyo. It's this is like the central loop, if you like. So it's a very tight track, walls either side. So let's see how they get on. Watch those lights. And away we go. It's a quick circuit as well, this loop. Flat out pretty much all the way. A couple of slower corners, but pretty much that's it. All the way like this. This is what it's going to be like. So a lot of slip stream as well going to come into play. So Wayne, Toby, Niggle and Harry Poppins. So third and fourth for the Lambos. Then Conrad and Drummer battling out. Oh, I think Drummer might have just touched the wall a little bit there, and these two are battling out side by side now. Takes a brave driver to go side by side through here, and I think Graham wants to have a little bit of it as well. And there's 3 cars going around here, and actually, Graham just tagged that wall, didn't hit anyone remarkably though, so actually that worked out quite well in the end. Stealth behind them as well, and this is what I mean, it's going to be close racing all the way through with the slip. Oh, Boy Boosted with a big hit, 1.5 penalty, second penalty as well, so God knows how you get that, but he's got it. So Boy Boosted, there he is. And that battle ahead of them, look at this, Graham right up behind Stealth. Stealth made up a spot actually up to 7th. So done well there, Stealth. Don't know whether that was courtesy of Graham having a little bang on the old wall there, or now Stealth's had one. So now Graham, can he take advantage? Think he can? Yes, he has. Gone past Stealth just like that. Fast, frenetic action here already. Don't know what it's going to be like all the way through the 3 races tonight. So fun galore all the way. Drummer 1.5 second penalty as well. So there you go. So Boy Boosted 9th, URL Max in 10th, staying out of trouble, and then Hoppers with 1.5 as well. So actually must be the penalty they give you, 1.5, because it seems everyone's got that one here in the first lap or 2. So Hoppers, there he is in 11th. Up front, no penalties up here, at least not yet. Wayne, Toby, Niggle. WRX should be pretty good through here. I think it could be better than the Mustang. Mustang's got the pace, but the twisty nature of the track maybe, and the size of the car itself, not a lot of room out there. So we'll see what happens. Whoa, big hit from Wayne. Surprised he's got the front left quarter left there after that hit. But it goes on. That's giving Toby a little bit of a chance to catch up. And he has a little hit as well. Going to get a few of the cars who are going to get them knocking these walls through here. It's just the nature of it. As I say, fast action, fast-paced action all the way through. It's going to get me out of breath, I know it is. And now these front 2 are close right in. Toby has made advantage of that hit that Wayne had on the wall. 2 Lambos are not too far off Niggle, and Harry Poppins says Niggle. So they're doing all right in 3rd and 4th. Great shot there through the S's, sort of snaky section. There's no actual corner names here. It is literally the streets of Tokyo. I mean, that is the name of the corners, really. As you say, crowds are at a minimum, but I'm sure they're looking out their windows up there. I think they've just kind of dotted the odd stand here and there where they can in between the apartment blocks and the track and the road itself, but not many. I'm sure they're people watching it on the telly though. Conrad in fifth there, trying to go with the two Lamborghinis. Trouble is, once you get in a position like Conrad is here, a bit isolated, you've got nothing to feed off, no slip from anybody. However, it is easy to make a mistake around here, being so close to the walls that it only takes someone to hit one of them and that slows them right down. Obviously, Stealth there in sixth, so we've got the two Lamborghinis in third and fourth, then the two Ferraris in fifth and sixth, and then Drummer behind Stealth there in seventh. And a pretty big gap back to Max, who's actually made up a couple of spots to get up into eighth. So Graham and Boy Boosted have actually, something's happened there, either they've come together or they've hit the wall, but Max has taken advantage anyway, as you see him go through the shot. Oh, slides it round big here. Oh, nearly ended up in a pit entrance there. Easily done, but too much power around that left-hander there. That could have been a lot worse than what it was actually, so I didn't lose too much time. Graham in ninth. As I say, must have had a bit of a moment somewhere. Boy Boosted with another 1.5 second penalty in 10th. It can't be the same one. And then Opper's in 11th, so no change back there. Wayne up front though, he's got the fastest lap as well, a 1:18.181. So all the ones and all the eights there with the fastest lap at the moment. Almost 1:18, ain't it? But not quite. That's how you get round there, Max, if you're watching. Wayne, his teammate, looking good out there at the moment. Toby, I think, struggling a little bit, and that's probably the first time we've said this, or said that this season, or this championship, because the dominance from him so far, but I think he's struggling. Another big hit and the 1.5 second penalty, and there you go, that's how you get it. So we might be looking at Wayne getting a victory here that he's been longing for over these last few rounds. Halfway through this race already. And that does look a handful round here, that Mustang. So whatever they've done to it, the engineers, the setup, not quite right, is it? And Niggle's going to take advantage there of the penalty that he's just taken off Toby. Niggle's right on him. So what can Niggle do? Can he get himself up in the second spot? Well, if he can keep it clean and not get any penalties, there's every possibility. He's looking strong out there though. Number 72. Best number out there, in my opinion. Not sure about delivery, but the number's pretty awesome. So this little battle, we're going to just stay with this for a little while, just to see if Niggle does make that move. It's hard place to pass as well, so you have got to factor in that. And although you got the slip, you've only got a couple of straight-ish opportunities to make that count. Never going to get them on the, not really, on the bends round here. If you go side by side, it's very, very difficult. So coming up to an opportunity as you come round this right hander along this next straight. Oh, but little niggle at the wall. So that's lost momentum for him there. That could have been his opportunity along here if he'd got close, but not now. Conrad with a battle with Harry Poppins. Look at this, side by side. And that's what I was saying. You can do it along the straights at that point. That was where Nigel could have done it if he hadn't hit the wall. His teammate gets passed by Conrad. So Harry Poppins back to 5th, Conrad to 4th. And then Drummer, oh well, he's up to 6th as well, so he has made that move on Stealth. Stealth back to 7th. It's just a little bit of a gap back now to Stealth. Stealth's got a lovely gap behind him though to Max. So there's no pressure from him at the moment. Coming into almost 3rd quarter of this race now. Here is Max. Little dab of the brakes just to settle the car, and why not have a slide as well. Graham's looking hungry behind him. Looks like he's catching Max a little bit, doesn't it? And that McLaren certainly does. So Graham, now this is courtesy of that slip now. He's going to get into it. He's got this next right-hander that he needs to just stay behind Max. Don't go for it there, Graham, please. No, that's what he did. Went for it, hit the wall. Should have just stayed behind him. Now go for it. At this point, he looks very, very quick in that. 3-second penalty for Max. My goodness me. Well, that's that then. So Max is down at the 9th. He's not going to go any lower than or higher than that. So Graham, good pass along there, and that had some pace in that McLaren at that point. My goodness. So Max 9th, Hopper's in 10th, and Boyd Boosted we've lost, I think. So Boyd Boosted is gone. So must have had a mechanical issue there somewhere. Well, he's had to bring it into the pits. That was the end of race 1 for him. No mechanical for this guy though. Wayne could be on for his victory. And actually it's going to be an easy victory in the end. He's left Toby dead for dead. Fastest lap as well, or an even faster lap actually, a 1:18.0, so almost in the 1:17s there for Wayne. Looking composed around here. How's Toby doing? Well, he's still there in 2nd, but he's a long way behind Wayne, and he's gonna, well, I guess he's gonna be happy with 2nd really. You know, considering the points he's amassed over this championship so far, 2nd ain't going to be a disaster, especially if it's not quite working out for him, is it? So, I'm sure he'll settle for that. Nigel still in 3rd. There he is with Conrad in 4th. Coming into the 12-minute mark now on the race. Mary Poppins in 5th place, but 1.5 there. So that must be the standard penalty you get around here for presumably hitting the wall. A certain speed or angle, I don't know quite, but 1.5 it is as he slides it round in the Lamborghini. And then Drummer still in 6th place, and they're all starting to settle down a little bit now. They're all spaced out and not much change, is there? We'll go back to our leader though, Wayne, who's just put in a 1:17.831, so he's made it into the 1:17s. Can he improve on that with the few minutes left? Great time from Wayne. He'll be chuffed to bits that he finally has got a victory under his belt. Not the first one. I'm pretty sure it's his 2nd one of the championship. Picked up a lot of 2nd places. And that elusive 1st place, just couldn't get it. He's going to here though. Let's stick my neck out and say absolutely got it here in this 1st race. He's actually catching up to the back marker, who I believe would be Hoppers. Apologies if it isn't. No, it looks like it. So Wayne then, lights are on through the tunnel and then off again as he comes out there. There his hoppers there in 10th. Blue flags are waving, so he's going to be aware of Wayne. Quite a difficult place to just pull over or pull to one side along this next straight, really. Along the start and finish would be the opportunity to slow down with hoppers, surely. Pull over, or maybe not. Or maybe you can't see the blue flags. Well, Wayne's flashing in to say, mate, have you not seen the flags? There you go, he's seen them. Yeah, well done. In the heat of the moment, it's difficult sometimes to see the blue flags. The marshals are waving their arms off, almost fell off. They were waving the flag so hard. So Wayne is then coming into this final lap. Stay with him now. As I say, everything else is pretty much settled by the looks of it. Quick laps as well. I don't think he's going to improve. Well, he won't improve on that 117.8. So Stealth from Stealth 7th onwards. Haven't got another lap in, so we'll run down there in a minute. So let's have a look at Wayne as he comes now to this final series of bends. Led it from pole. At the beating of the Mustang around the streets here. He'll be over the moon. Congratulations, Wayne. Winner of race 1. Toby will get that 2nd place, so he won't be too frustrated with that. Probably more frustrated with the fact the car weren't brilliant, but 2nd to do. Don't worry about the 1.5 second penalty, there'll be no problem. Still will have that 2nd place. Conrad with a good 3rd, well done. Niggle, he gets 4th in the end, so I think Conrad might have got in there for 3rd. Harry Poppins 5th, under pressure from Drummer. Think he might, if he always hit the wall. Now, can Drummer get him? Whoa, close. But Harry Poppins got 5th, Drummer 6th, Stealth in 7th, Graham in 8th, Max in 9th, and Hoppers in 10th. What a great race that was. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed that. Join me again for races 2 and 3 soon, and I'll see you then.